Today we bring you a powerful and inspiring poem by Halsey, delivered at the Glamour 2018 Women of the Year Summit. Halsey, known for her honest and fearless voice, addresses the societal expectations and challenges that women face. Her poem urged women to embrace being inconvenient and to defy the double standards that exist in the various aspects of life. Join us as we celebrate her bold and empowerment and equality. Brutal, honest, outspoken, and fearless. Those with their gut never favors appearance. Cause who has time for vanity with opponents to extinguish? And don't we think that hint of silver highlight is distinguished? In men, all these qualities that make you a genius, but if you're a woman, you're an inconvenience. So he storms through the halls and he tracks down his boss. 2 years in this office, he's battled across a media major. He's craving a glory. Perched in the meeting demands better stories. The newsroom head is delighted. You must know. Now that's show me some gust. And 4 feet away in department store Hughes and his college, Sarah. He fights back her tears. Cause she chases him down every Friday in winter. 3 years in his office plus 2 as an intern. And when she requested some task with more substance, and he glanced at his phone and responded, distinguished. And how dare you approach me? Really, how Tech could afford you some coaching? You're acting so crazy. His tone was defeating. And have some respect. I'll be late for my meeting. You'll be inconvenient. It's 7 p.m. and her husband's arriving. She finds the stove and just stares, though she's trying. It's been a few days and he slept on the couch. Expression has stolen the smile from her mouth. He walks in, he's angry and he asks about dinner. But couldn't we just order in? She considers. He stares with a vacant and dispels expression. So why we don't pay for these rapid sections if you can be decent and take a damn shower? Why don't even fuck me? We've crying for hours. When I first ever met you, I loved all your crazy. You stay up all night and dress like a lady. You fuck like a rabbit and love it back then. But now you're this lump of the mess in my den. He stormed out the room and he folded his tie. He first bought it for him when his father had died. He slept at 4 days and he missed weeks of work. So she took off some supplements shipped. She never complained though. She made it a promise. But she liked her manic self too, to be honest. She wished that her crazy was sexy and fun too. But the expression stuck up and she started to undo. Why can't she just man up and act like a wife? She vowed to this man that she deserved him for life. It really doesn't mean to be inconvenient. So let's cut to a woman whose life makes through life being less than agreeable. She's run for office but she battles in bias. So to fix it, she hires the best team of stylists. They try in pencils and skirts tailored perfect. She stares at a mirror and puts through its surface. But why do I need to be pretty to be seen? I'm far better qualified and he just plain mean. While he's loud, he's taunting a hot wife, so you know all that aren't him working. They think that you're old and the post that they won't really like to was no sex appeal. It's not really fair, but it's just how things are done. So she pinches her quickling skin in the thumb and thinks, isn't this just inconvenient? A couple meanders through Sunday's bunch tables. They pick up some coffee, inspect the bagels. Somebody approaches after lunch, and immediately your young wife becomes nervous. She asks if they are planning on having a trial. She looks at her feet, and her manner grows mild. She's strange, but that's none of your business here, lady. She doesn't want kids, but the subject of babies. It makes her get anxious. She knows that she is valid, but he's barely not carrying much more than a salad. Her husband defensive. He rubs on her arms and politely replies, "It's just not in our cards." The judge wrote and refers to the sermon. No children? Well, that's just a waste of a woman. She relays the story to her friend and they tell her that not waiting children is fine. She says, well, if you wanted you could carry your own. But she doesn't want all the stories at home, because some of them spend their minds cursing their wombs of handfuls of pregnancy ended too soon. But before they can say they feel inadequate too, a fire erupts down in the back of the room. The black woman storms through the bar in her apron. It seems she's in trouble for slapping a parent. His hands on her. She said, "Why woman really got them like this?" Her boss is irate and he tells her she's let go. "Why can you behave, you acting so creative?" She's tried to defend herself, only to find the black woman's anger and never in line. Aren't all these women just so inconvenient? Ever since the match, we have ever been asked to write poems, but Irene Bruce to just ever growing. I asked to adjust how to inconvenient, but before I can speak, first you want me to screen it. They scared that I freak out and do something wild, but chairmanship really just isn't my style. Some even suggested that they write a speech. But then how can they say that they do that this speech? And with all due respect to these media teams, I don't get on a stage and I say what I mean. So sorry, Glamour, for cursing too often. But I've never really been the type that would soften a message I'm passionate about in my home, so if I often it, I view it at home. I'm here to say that I'm not sorry for being convenient. You were not put on this earth to make everybody else's life easier, so please be inconvenient. Thank you.